afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you. I know I have a big voice, so when I say good afternoon, I want to feel the energy back. My name is Fantasy Say. We're no strangers to each other. We've done this for years now, and we're here back again for another press conference for ST So Salaso, highly anticipated album. We like the feeling of this. We like being here. And again, just a guideline. Everything we're answering here today will be about So Salaso. Everything about the show, everything about the album. Any and every question that we will be answering here will be specifically for that. Yeah? On my left is Mr. Demba, and Demba will be handling the stage, all logistics surrounding the stage. This is the man for you. This is the man you should ask any question about the stage. And obviously, the brain behind the magic, you know already the questions to ask him. And if you do not know Aliou Badara by now, I don't know, but Aliou Badara is ST's management. He is the man, he's the brain. And a farmer in Kafuta. I have to say that now. I have to say that. And a farmer in Kafuta. But Aliou Badara is the brain, of course, behind the entire setup with the team, all of us. This is it's a teamwork. So every year we're excited to have this. And the floor is open.
My name is Jacqueline from Salutoo. My question is directed to ST. Why choose the name So Salaso for this album? And what makes this album different from the previous ones?
So I chose So Salaso. Like, album names are very important to me because I feel like they should be connected to the whole idea behind the songs itself, And I chose So Salaso because it actually entails it puts together everybody, in one bag. It's more like So Salaso, the name itself came from a game that we actually used to play when we was young, And in the game, everybody is involved. You are a part of the game. When it starts, you are a part of it, whether you want to be a part of it or not want to be a part of it. So that's the energy that this album actually produces,
Okay, what is making this album different from the previous ones?
Like, out of all the albums that I did, this is the most commercial album. I'm like at least 90% of the songs are danceable and jumpy. Like they are high tempo beats as well. Yeah, because like having to give the fans different thing is what we are all about, because art is about creativity and you cannot afford to be doing the same thing. Every year has to be something different. Kung ako nyam sangkuto, lulung kukuto. Inimba.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Basically, I would like to know how many songs are in the album, and if you can kindly tell me what is the meaning of So Salaso in English, please.
In English, like I said, So Salaso is not in the dictionary, so I don't know how to explain that to you in English. Yeah, it's a local word.
Which is why he explained the meaning of the game. Because if you're Mandinka or if you understand Mandinka, So Salaso is a game. Which is why he explained that the first time.
What are you?
Which is why he said it's a game that we play. So there is not a specific description of the word So Salaso, but it is a game that the Mandinka tribe is very familiar with. And he said whether you like it, even the Wolof, whether you like it or you're not, it's a game that you're involved in.
Exactly.
That's what it means. She's one more.
Yeah, there will be 9 tracks in the album.
9 tracks.
Yeah.
And can you tell me what your fans expect from you today?
Well, I know my fans always have great expectations, because me working hard is all about, meeting my fans' expectation and probably even exceeding it, So definitely they would see something amazing, something different from what they have seen in the previous years.
My name is the question I want to ask is, we have seen that in the previous years, your tickets used to be kind of, let's say, not this expensive. So I would ask you why is it that you have gone to another level that is higher?
Yes. So let
We'll let Ali
boss
answer that.
Ali, the boss Ali answer that.
No, previously,
Mike, Ali.
you guys need to
I know,
be
come
more
closer.
digital than this.
Like,
Yeah, previously it's like 250, 500. So, like things change, expenses change like from last year to this year. If you look at the difference, it's not significant. And then like one of the things that we try to avoid with the VIP is like the crowded VIP like previous events. So this is why we change things a little bit, but it's more of the same, even though at our end the production cost has increased, but we used to pay for stage and sound, way up, the independent stadium, security, like literally everything, even the album production, songs and everything has gone up. So sometimes you just also have to move up because this is business, it's entertainment, but it's business as well.
Okay, we answer that.
yes, and before we move on to the next one, I want people to try to find out how much we have been buying tickets to attend international artist shows in Gambia here. Yes. Yeah. So just do the math. Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. And it's an album. It's not just a show.
We have to make it easy for us.
But I already answered. I said production. So
Okay, the next question is, we know that you are a big artist and it's so how tight is security?
yeah, let me answer.
Oh, okay. Marana.
Security is something that we don't compromise. If you look around all our previous shows, I think we invest more in security literally than from like we spend a lot of money on security. We don't compromise it. We bring private security, we work with paramilitary,
Red Cross.
like literally, like we bring a lot of security. We invest a lot. Sometimes we like at the end of the day, a huge chunk of our money goes to security. So we're not compromising it. Again, this year, no sabotage or anything. We're fully ready.
My question is, we all understand that we are in COVID-19. And what are some of the challenges that you encountered, financial challenges, in trying to come up with an album that future is necessary?
Well, there are always challenges, no lie, But I'm one person that will always try to put myself together, not having to depend on or wait on anybody. It's always a bonus when people step in and they want to support. Of course, like that's like gassing us basically. But it doesn't mean we will have to wait for somebody to sponsor, because whether you sponsor or not, this is what we do and this is what we're gonna be doing.
And I think that's the beauty of the team, is that obviously help is always welcome, but one thing about the team is what needs to be done will be done, with or without the help. Yeah. Go.
Okay, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
I am Mariam Sula from N24 Radio and TV. My question goes to Esther. What are the arrangements done for the media? Because whenever we are in a concert, we are giving less attention. These things are less important in the concert, while they are very important because we always give them publicity. So what are the arrangements done for the media, and hope we will respect them this time?
No.
Well, so we always have respect for the media, because you need to understand, artists and media, we are kind of connected. We cannot do without each other. But regardless, we have a team and we have people responsible for every different thing. So Aliu, who would tell you more about that?
Like I don't know what you mean by
Not being respected. I think for me that's where I'm.
yeah. No, I get your picture. Like what happens? Every show we organize press conference. We work with media houses, of course. I advocate for the media, but at concert we have our reality as well. So sometimes we have a designation for like each media house, depending on what you do.
The involvement.
Yeah, we give, not even if it involves them, like we give certain number of tags. For instance, like you come from a media house, like a print media house. The number of tags that we give compared to TV, which they have like an entire production, is different. This is where we have issues with like the press. They will come request for 6, 7 tags. And we have a lot of media houses in the Gambia. Yes, that's the problem. That we have those problems.
It's true.
They come, they request for 6. Some would even say, okay, give us 4. We're gonna buy 2. You know what I mean? So that's the problem that we have with the media. But every year we assign each media house a certain number of cars, at least to cover. And we have places at the stadium, like where we station them. So mobility also becomes a problem because this is a very crowded zone. And sometimes you would want to be at this place. Security-wise, we cannot let you be at that place for your own safety and for what we're doing as a team. So when we try to improve on this every year, we learn from our last event, improve on this year. You know, as time goes on, things will work better. But it's always difficult with this logistics. And you know, hopefully someday everything will move smoothly and they will not have those problems.
Mamadou.
Yes,
Ali.
yes, my question today is going to be a little bit related. I understand that you started a foundation on the 1 million initiative. So I want to know how far have you gone and what's the progress in regards to that 1 million.
Okay, so I'll let Ali pick that up. He's the president of the foundation as well.
So I know you missed the beginning. We just wanted to concentrate on the album launching exclusively. If you want to know anything about the foundation or anything beyond this, we'll be organizing events that will be time to discuss some of those things.
Yes, I'm not familiar with Korean newspaper. As over the years, this was happening successful. So I want to know what does ST impact the society after this?
Well, you know, I would malum for nyanta fulal because media household as a media personnel, obviously, obviously, you know. But well, we try to give back to the community in different ways that we can. You know, from the start, ST like the ST Foundation for Community Development from Mala name specifically because time soon and we want to be able to. We wanted to be able to be flexible with changes. As in me, if this is the right thing to step up to change this some effort, that's what we're gonna do. It might be a different thing, but over the years we have been, you know, we have been raising funds for hospitals,
Schools,
we have been
communities,
raising fund, helping
the communities,
build
schools,
their toilets. You know, we have been paying.
Even
School
just
fee.
last year when the pandemic hit and everyone was in a lockdown, the distributions we did for the communities just to help. So I believe that the ST team and the foundation does a lot for the community. Like he said, that is specifically the media's job to find out. But I hope this has helped.
And I always want to use my platform not just for music, but to actually make a change, you know. So.
Yes, my name is Nadine Sise from Kefas. My question is not going to SEO Badara.
It's going to
the stage.
Okay.
I will not mention names, but recently there was a program that was held at the stage.
Yeah, thank you very much for the question. Like what I have to say in that is that everybody who attended ST shows in the past shows, one will understand that we never have issues like that. Because the management team and the sound engineers, everybody who is responsible in that part, are more concerned to make sure that we deliver to expectation. So as long as up to now it's have never been an issue, we are still working on the same procedures and to make sure that we give the people what they want, and we hope so that it will function. So I can just say that everything is under control in that part.
Yes, Sally.
Okay, I see. Last week we had this discussion in space, like you as an artist, every time before your album launch, you come out with songs that attracts people to your events. And this year we could say the same thing when the prison came out, I think 2 days ago, everybody was wild online. As an artist, like who would hear from you, how do you find the balance of entertaining people and same time making music as a business?
Well, you know, I connect with my people. you know, ST is somebody you can literally find anywhere. And I feel like with the type of music I do, like you need to connect with your people. And when you connect with them, you can easily know what they are looking for. And learning from what you have been given previously, based on people's reaction to your different, because we do different types of music basically, based on people's reaction, you learn from that. This is actually, this would work, this they really love this type of stuff. And we try to learn all the time. It's a learning process for us. As much as people feel we are there, it's still a gradual learning process. We're learning every day to make it better, to satisfy our fans more, and to work up to their expectations. Yeah. Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes. Shoot.
Okay,
Shoot.
go on.
Prism.
You understand? In 2 days, you listen songs like on Saturday before the convention stadium. Can you just give us a gist of what we're going to hear? Like, is it going to be more than what you have already?
Well, okay, it's not gonna be a secret. Well, it's not even a secret. You'll get the Me and Pasalu song. Yes, you know Pasalu? Yes, you do. Me and Pasalu song would be out before the album launch. And trust me, it's a different thing. It's a different vibe. Because like they say, when two stars meet,
Magic happens.
yes.
No. There's a lady at the back.
Yo, Tenten.
You asked already.
Yeah.
I have Ngaka Blender.
Ngaka Blended.
Ngaka Blend.
From Senegal.
Yes.
Exactly, Kimba.
Yes, that was in the secret. It was a secret. Now,
But now it's not. You
anymore.
just got the exclusive here today.
So yati na nga tongo from manya na min pala ng boy.
Okay, my name is from Gambia. I want to know what are your expectations and if yes, how would you describe the atmosphere?
Expectations.
Yes,
Sure.
yes.
I'll let Fanta take that. Is that okay?
We're very. Every time there's a concert, there's an energy, and he talks about it all the time. Anything you man now for, anything you man now for. But once the energy hits him, we know. So, and I think from the way we've been dropping singles, we expect it to be better than last year. This is the aim. Every time there's an album release, we expect it to be better than what we've done before. So we expect everyone to come out like they always do, with the biggest energy. Because as you've all seen, Pism only dropped, 2 days? And it's already magical for everyone. And I remember telling him that when Pism came, I said, you never stayed your father. Because that's genuinely how I feel. And we expect that that's how people will receive it. That's how people will receive that, the concert, the album, the entire production. Yeah.
You mentioned in this experiment, the social action contains 9 tracks.
Yes.
I want to know if there is any roles or any sponsors or platforms out there basically like this. Because you mentioned and so things like this,
We will throw it to the manager.
Can I?
Thank you. We only have one endorsement with Global Properties. We're giving them big shout out. So the album is self-sponsored. We just got the endorsement with them, so that's part of it. So we're discussing with others too. Hopefully tomorrow or the day after, if everything goes well, you will find out from the, of course, we will say it on our, yeah. Yeah, we just signed that, but the album was already.
But the album was already done.
It was already done. So yeah, it's self-sponsored from the management.
From the management.
Yeah, sponsorship is difficult in the
And
Gambia.
just so you understand, the album have always been self-sponsored.
Self-sponsored.
Always.
Sponsors step in after the album is recorded, everything is done, and the flyer is out for the day already.
Yeah.
But it's always been self-sponsored.
From time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I am somebody, I work with information services. Well, also has this back security of such concerts. We've seen the past concerts where you have fans attack people that attack the stadium, people as well. And they don't expect you to go to events and you are fearful whether you will be stolen or your stuff will be stolen from you. What is the security arena like when it comes to SP's concert? And how do you defend
I think we answered that, but we can-
Well, we always taking extra measures. If you look into our events that we did throughout these years, it's always been okay. Although there sometimes we do have complications and all that, but we are always providing security for us. It's not even about money. Like we want, as much as we is a business, we want the fans to actually go to this place and go home safe, so they can have to talk about the event the next day and not what happened to the other person or the next guy. So we're taking measures. Like we are taking we have the paramilitary there, we have the anti-crime, we have personal security that we work with, we have the Delta Security Force hired, but even the wrestlers, we still got them covered. Yeah, honestly, to tell you the truth, we've been meeting people throughout our shows in Senegal, and we still got some security people coming there to actually help. So people's security is of high concern to us. Yeah.
Yes, your hand have been up.
Okay, I want to know, you said you have some collaboration with Pastor and in your Gambian album, you have a collaboration with Stone Gold and International. Are we expecting to see international artists on the day?
Well, like I said, Pasaliu, look, I've let so many cats out of the bag here already. I'm not gonna answer that question. Be there to see for yourself. So don't you want to see any surprise? You want to know everything before the event.
Some things are better left unsaid, and when you come to the show on the day, I will release the surprises myself.
Come to the event.
But really telling you that we have a collaboration with Pasaliu, he wasn't even supposed to say that. He said that. He's giving people something already. And what are we on? Today's Thursday. It's literally 48 hours to the show. You can be a little bit more patient to that. But yeah.
You already
You
asked.
asked.
Oh, guys outside to ask. Ali,
that
you
all?
and your crew, you are here for a press conference.
Yeah, so can you shoot?
Okay, ask.
Okay. Does ST like it whenever fans broke hands and bottles that he went on stage? And if you not, what advice can you give to your fans?
To tell you the truth, it's not about, most people get it twisted. It's not about fans throwing bottles on me. There's this specific song called Atiaije. That's the energy that it brings. So to tell you the truth, the first time that happened at the Independence Stadium for that launching, it wasn't happening. It only came on the track. When the security guy came to get me off the stage, I was like, no, it's going down. We're doing this right now. You understand? But not necessarily. That's the energy that the song, produces, and the fans react to it. They react to it all the way out. So what I'm trying to say is, I hate it when you throw bottles on me. Nobody would like that. You understand? There's a lot of people at the stadium. Most of the time, the bottle wouldn't get to me, but it could get to somebody else. Like you're looking this way, somebody else is looking this way. When you throw stuff, you never know where it lands. So we are worried about the next person's health and security. So for that, for the reasons like that, I would really advise all the fans out there to keep it calm. We could show energy, we could still do a whole lot and not have to throw bottles or anything like that. Because when bottles are thrown, it's a skip track. You understand? And when we cannot control it, it's close show, because we are not going to entertain, things getting crazy out there. So I'm begging all the fans out there. It's good that you mentioned this question. I'm begging all the fans out there, let us have a peaceful show.
We are not singing Atiaije.
Yes. And Atiaije is not going to be performed. Yes, it's not going to be performed. So, wala what? Hani wante wala.
It's just like there are specific in case you want to ask them to do another because the artists. So some of us looking for people who are so we want to meet people artists to build a story out of that. Our story ideas could be anything that is development. So whether we have any accessibility,
we're gonna repeat it again, but it was already answered. So the tax that you're gonna get is like all access, especially backstage but when the place is crowded, Goli and his people will obviously do their job. So we hope you understand. We're not trying to harass or intimidate anyone, but sometimes when security reasons, situations arises, we have to take those measures accordingly. Yeah, so we will be working with Ali, so he already have your names. So where we will be giving our tax before the show. But we will work together to make this show a successful show. Yeah. Yeah. One more question and then
one more question and then I wrap. Okay.
My name is
Hussein Udab.
I'm waiting for records.
Just so you know, I've never been doing playback to start with. You understand? Playback is when you play the music that people listen to over the radio and you still sing on it. Like, you have to understand, even in my primary school shows, nursery school fundraising events, I'm still doing semi-live. It's only the instrumental that we play, and every voice that you hear is coming out here. Like, yeah, it's straight up, you understand? So it's not a playback, it's gonna be a semi-live as we have been doing throughout these years. Thank you for the
you wanted to ask Fanta, last question.
Okay. Well, every launching that we do, there is no specific promoter that we contract. We call for meeting, we involve everybody. It's a Gambian thing, and we want everybody to be respected and everybody to feel like you are part of this, and then so we call general meetings and everybody is involved and we work with everybody, and even after the show we meet everybody and then see how to work it out with them, basically.
It's goodwill, but there's no free lunch.
I got people
they get
telling
stuff
me,
in return.
I got people telling me, why do you have to do this, boy? Go and relax, boy. People would come, and I'm always telling them, it's not about, people coming, it's about doing what have not been done, or, beating the last record. We're not trying to do the same thing, get people at the stadium now. We are trying to make those that came last year to feel like, whoa, like this is completely new. This is amazing, and I think that's what we need, the energy that we need to push Gambian music forward. I know my fans, they love me and I love them too. If I got this far, it's because they believe in me and they've been pushing me so hard. And I want to tell them I appreciate them and let them come early to the event, because we got fan clubs in Basse, in Ziguinchor, in Kolda. They are gonna be at the event. You'll be surprised. So we got a lot of people coming in. So when we come early, it helps us manage the traffic. Exactly. People. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I would advise everybody to come early and let them get their tickets. To avoid this scrambling.
Advanced ticket sale is stopping on Saturday.
Yeah, and by the way, advanced ticket sales are stopping Saturday noon. That is, if there are any
left.
Yes.
Thank you very much to each and every one of you for coming, for your questions, for your support of ST, the brand, the entire team. We really appreciate it. We want to say a big thank you to Heritage Restaurant for allowing us the space to hold our press conference here. A massive thank you to Global Properties. We're not new to Global Properties, so we're very grateful to them for being a part of this, because this is magic. So thank you to each and every one of you for coming. Thank you for your questions, Heritage. My name is Fantasise, and I will see you all on Saturday on the show, on the stage. Let's make history again, okay? Bye.
Pisum. Ni ala yeso isakata ye moluso. Ye moluso ala seso. Na ya don tasajo. Bari telano, nteri telano. Dunia jahannam jaul besita kono. Iko mulna fikol ninga sidol. Jumale sete jaka pokoi man dunia no. Fanyal milbe dal milbe